Look at those little cuties. Oh, he's a yes me. Hello and welcome back to another day of plant chores that desperately need to get done because I haven't watered any of my plants in like a week, a little over a week, probably since the last time we watered plants together. That's when I watered plants. It has been a crazy busy week, just as all the other weeks are. So these plants need to be watered and we have a lot of dead leaves to pluck. So I guess that's kind of fitting because it's fall. We are officially into October. The leaves are officially falling, at least here in Washington. So, you know, it kind of goes with the theme, I guess, of the month. So let's go apologize to some plants, shall we? Oh. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get to watering, shall we? Oh, and there's a lot of dust up there too, so I'm gonna grab a damp rag as well. That way, as I'm lifting the plants up, I can wipe down the shelf with a damp rag, and then I guess I should also bring a dry rag, or we'll just do half and half. That way we can dry as we clean. So, does that make sense? You'll see. Let's do it. I wish I had a smaller picture right now, but you know, Luna, I am so sorry if I spill on you. She's directly below me. I'm so sorry. Seriously, so sorry. And now I've got my damp rag. Half of it's damp, half of it's not. And I'm gonna wipe around here. I'm gonna scooch the plant, wipe where the plant was sitting, and then with my dry side, I'm gonna dry it off. Not like it's super wet or anything, but you know, just for safety to help preserve this pretty shelf. Sorry. Oh, is that dead? Okay, no, we're good. I thought that I had killed off a new growth plant on this philodendron, what are you, Florida Ghost, but she's still kicking, so I'm gonna give her a nice water and wipe down where she was sitting. This shelf isn't nearly as dusty. Here is what I wiped down. It looks weird because it's like some of it's still kind of drying off here, but this is like the dry part that we wiped off, dry, and this is still kind of damp. We clean this part off, and then you can see that part is a little bit more dusty. And then if we go up here, yeah, way worse up here. So we're gonna give this a super thorough wipe down. Get rid of that nasty leaf. Take care of that nasty leaf. Oh, she's so sad. I'm so sorry. Okay. Just gonna pinch those off with my nails if I can. There we go. Now she's just a little one leafer. This is a philodendron splendid. Oh my God, I can't talk today. The Majestic is doing surprisingly well. Oh my God. Isn't she gorge? This is such a cute little tray. Sorry. Okay, this is my, oh, very dry. Wow, so dry. What are you? Alocasia dragon scale. She's so beautiful and so dry. Sorry. Get you some water. This Anthurium doesn't seem to mind my neglect. This guy up here is my Anthurium villanarum. So I'll put it up here for you so you know what I'm talking about. But I had heard some not so good reviews on this plant before from a few different people on the internet saying that it was like a really hard Anthurium and then it just would not grow. Now, I will say she is a slower grower for sure, but she hasn't really put up much of a fight. So I don't know. I don't have anything to say that's negative about this plant, I guess. He's just pretty chill, so I like him. Okay, this guy is very thirsty. Wow. He actually feels pretty heavy, but I think that's mostly just the like leaves and the stems or whatever that I'm feeling and not the actual damp soil. Nope, that water is going straight through to the saucer. Poor guy. Okay, I feel like I need to hold this for a second. I had been getting to the point where I've been scared at night that I'm gonna wake up to plants crashing down on me because they're so dry that they'll tip over. Like I thought for sure this guy was gonna tip over, or this Hoya right here was gonna tip over, or like this alocasia, something. I thought for sure something was gonna tip over, but we got pretty lucky, although that has happened. That has happened. I didn't notice it when it happened, but Luna sure did because I'm pretty sure it landed on her in the middle of the night. I felt so bad. It was a really small plant. It was like a 4-inch little teeny tiny pot. Obviously weighed nothing because it just tipped over with like the 2 leaves that it had. So yeah, it was a little philodendron. What was it? Let me show you the shelf. How much better does that look? So much better. Maybe I'll pop that little clip of the dirty shelf up before. So there's before and after. Beautiful. You're so handsome, buddy. I love you. That's my sweet boy. Look at those little cuties. Oh, he's like, yes, me. Okay. Grab these guys. Oh, I need the water. So this guy is still doing really, really well. I still think it's the Dewey's Reversa. I'm pretty confident that that's what this is. It's so funny when you guys, oh, Jesus. So hydrophobic. Oh my God. The water is just sitting on top. I don't know if you can see that. Probably not because of the leaves, but yeah, the water is just sitting on top for a second before it makes its way down. My bad. But what I was gonna say is one of you guys, oh my gosh, when you guys commented on my last video saying, are you sure that's not just a cupria? And then you commented on your own comment saying, oh wait, I saw this side by side. It is different, but it's also like so similar, something which, yes, I 100% agree with you. They are so similar, but they are different. So if you're a crazy person like me, you might want both. So I don't know. I think it's fun to see them next to each other. Although I do not have mine currently situated next to each other, but that's okay. I stick her up here. Oh wait, I did want to show you. Ew, that's another. I don't know how to feel about that. I just found another feather in the soil. Hold on. Ew, I don't want to touch it. I don't know why that grosses me out so much. Do you see that? Why is there a feather? I'm sure just because they're using like compost or something from like chickens, but that doesn't make sense, does it? I don't know, maybe it does. I don't know why that really grosses me out. Okay, I'm gonna pull it out of there with my towel. Oh, it's quite long. And toss it in my garbage, okay? Lovely. But I also want to show you, wow, my laundry machine is going wild right now. It's on its spin cycle, clearly. So in the floral department at my work, they were using this leaf shine spray. It was in like an aerosol can, and she was just like spraying it on the plants, and all of the leaves were like immediately so gorgeous and shiny. And I immediately thought like, damn, I've been wasting my time wiping down my leaves when I could just been doing little spritz of the leaf shine. What do we think of that? Have you guys used that? What do you think? I'm very intrigued. I almost bought a can. I don't even know if we sell it or if they were just using it. I have no idea. I should have asked, but I'm sure it's a thing that we can order online or purchase somewhere else if it's not something that I sell at my store, which I just work at a grocery store, so nothing crazy. But yeah, I feel like I'm very handsy today, so don't mind my little clown hand over here. But okay, let me show you this new leaf. Look at this. Is like quite a Halloweeny plant now that I'm looking at it. It's very dark, kind of spooky. This leaf is like a very dark, like slate gray. It's so beautiful and very shiny, alien-esque. And then like, bam, gorgeous. Can't even really see it. It looks so dark. Okay, wait, what if I put on the flash? Does that help at all? Kind of, not really. Let me pop her back up here. All right, this is my medium silver. She's been getting too much light, for sure. Look at that. I don't know if you can see, but you probably can. These newest leaves, I think these are some of the newer leaves. Yeah, they're very bleached compared to the others. And my other medium silver that is sitting like on the floor in my closet, which does have a grow light in it, but it is on the floor, so it's quite far away, is much darker and looks much better. So I think I'm going to go ahead and pull this guy away from that light and just kind of set him, I think, next to my pasta sauna on the little table that's just like across from my bed. But we'll go ahead and pluck off some of these sad leaves. I feel like I could have given this guy a little bit more water. So let's take a peek at the soil, shall we? Oh yeah, that's very much so still quite dry, but the roots look pretty good actually. I mean, they're quite fine, but they look good. I love this clear pot. I need to order some of these. I feel like I would prefer to have damn near all of the plants that I can, especially all of my really like, I was gonna say like all of my favorite plants or like my really nice plants, but that would be all of them if you ask me. So yeah, I essentially would love to eventually get all of my plants into clear pots, and then those clear pots into, you know, cash pots like this that don't have a drainage hole. That way, you know, the soil is still like shielded, you know, from the light and everything like that in case that is bad. But I ideally would like all of my plants to be in a situation like this so that I can like easily just pop them out, check on the roots. I can see that these roots look really nice and happy despite the plant being bleached because that's just, you know, that's an external thing, not an internal rooty thing. So that's nice. So yeah, ideally I can make that happen one day, but we got bigger fish to fry right now. You know what I'm saying? So that'll be a later thing. Now, the moment I've all been waiting for, maybe you guys have too, but I want to check on this Anthurium pallidiflorum. I have watered this guy. It's probably, I think it's the only plant in here that I have watered because I'm trying to baby her, because we did do a little something something with this plant in the last video. If you didn't see, definitely want to go check that out because it's super cool. And I cannot be certain, but I feel like something may happen because it's not dead yet. So let me show you. So this guy here is the first inflorescence that it popped out, and then it popped out this one here, and it's also working on a third one that is boop down here, if you can see that. But these guys were kind of like falling right behind each other as far as growth goes. So when this one had gone past its nectar phase and then into its pollen phase, this guy had entered its pollen phase, or no, its nectar phase, excuse me. So because of that, this guy was ready to recept with its sticky nectar this guy's pollen. So we went ahead and rubbed them together. This guy is obviously very dead now. He's ready to be plucked out of here, so we'll do that today. But this guy, the one that had the nectar on it that we rubbed the pollen onto, I hope that makes sense. This guy is not dead yet. He doesn't necessarily look like he's going to die either. And sorry, I'm just like really looking at it here. I don't know. I feel like, I don't want to jinx us, but I feel like something's gonna be happening. So let me get up close so I can hopefully show you this a little bit better. I think I need to change my angle a bit too so that the lighting is better, maybe. Maybe that was perfectly fine over here. It was. Okay. Nope, maybe just a smidge this way. Okay. So yeah, here's our dead inflorescence. You can still get some of that pollen off of it. Oh, I guess I should be careful. And then, and you can see here that like its petiole is completely yellow. It is like totally squishy and dead. And then, where are we? Here is the inflorescence that we rubbed the nectar or the pollen onto. Sorry, it's the one that we rubbed the pollen onto. And it's still looking really, really good. So yeah, I'm not sure exactly how long Pallidiflorum berries take to produce. It's just going to kind of be a waiting game here to see what happens. And yeah, I'm really excited though. I feel like it's really promising. So we are just going to have to see. But yeah. Oh, and this guy could use a soil top off too. Oh, so I think I'll do that today as well because I already have like a little tub of mixed up soil because I have some bad news. We had potted up I think a few Gloriosum nodes that had like a ton of roots, but the leaves were like crap and gone. So it was just bare nodes that we potted up. I think we potted up 3 of them in a pot together and they all died. So due to my poor watering, I'm almost 100% certain. I think I put them in too chunky of a soil mix to deal with like how infrequently I was going to be watering them. So yeah, the two just did not mix well. My watering routine and the chunkiness of the soil did not mesh well in this case. So they all died. So that means I have a fresh little pot of like already mixed up soil that I can just like grab a handful of and sprinkle on top of here because let me show you, see if I can. But yeah, there are roots all over here. So I just need to top the soil off a little bit. You can see how it's kind of like dipped in just from, I guess that's where I always hit it with the water. So no big deal. I'll give it a little topper. Oh God, please grow berries. I would be so happy. Okay, let me put her back. She does not need water right now, clearly, because I just dribbled some water out of there. Oh, okay. Oh, I want to show you some little Anthurium updates since we're here. Okay. Okay. So, first off, little baby seedlings. That's mostly what I want to update you on, are some seedling updates because they're just so exciting. Okay, first off, they're looking very different, these two. So these are a couple of my seedlings that I've already, like I said, sent out, I think 5 so far, and I'm very excited. I think I've sent out a few more than that, but I've sold 5 so far, which is super exciting. And these are 2 that I think I will be keeping. I will be keeping a handful of them, at least for a while, because I have attachment issues. Don't we all? So oh my God, they're just so cute. Let me show them to you right next to each other. Look at how cute they are. Okay, the color is not being represented properly in this light. There we go. Because this new leaf is so, so dark. This one is also pretty dark, but not nearly as dark. Oh my gosh, look at those. Oh, they're so pretty. This leaf was like all wonky donkey, but I just love it. I just think it's so cute. And look at that. Could you be any more perfect? I mean, ugh. Look at you. Ah! I just think that is so beautiful. I'm gonna have like a full-on little army of these guys and nobody can stop me. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Look at that little snuggle boy right there. Oofda. And yes, these guys are ready for a water for sure. Gotta be so careful. Okay, I'm gonna try and get this one that's, oh God. Oh Jesus. Okay. Oh. Oh no, how am I gonna get this guy? I'm so sorry. Seriously. Thanks for living. Hold the phone. Because these two are just... Hold on. What? I just can't. I just can't. Can we... Hold on. Can we talk about how beautiful these are? I mean, like, what? What? Ignore my terrible nail painting job. Look at how beautiful. They're so sparkly. Seriously, look at that. Is that not sparkly? It blows my freaking mind, you guys. I can't. It cracks me up too that I was so afraid of Anthurium for so long. Seriously. These were plants that I normally would have just looked at from afar and been like, could never do that. Nope, that would die in my care. But they're so easy. Ooh. Do you have a bug? You little shit. Is that a bug or is that soil? There's sphagnum. Oh, okay. It's just sphagnum. That's sphagnum. Okay, we're good. We're good. What's that? All right. Okay, just sphagnum. Look it. And can we talk about like the size jump from this leaf right here? Hold on. Can you even see what I'm talking about? Oh my God, this has its original leaf. How cute. So that little teeny tiny leaf was its first, probably. The whole thing peeled off except for that little piece. Lovely. So yeah, we started with this little leaf, most likely, and then went here. Then we started getting some venation. And then we looked like an actual little Anthurium leaf. And then we're like, okay, sexy, veiny. And then from that size, which is like what? From my nail to like the bottom of that first knuckle or second knuckle or whatever you want to call that, to here, where it is bigger than my whole finger. Look at that. That's crazy. That is so pretty. I can't. They're such rewarding plants. I think that's really what it is. Like, just to have something so pretty. Like, look at that. It's so shiny and so like suede-y in texture. Ugh, I just can't get enough. This one, I don't know if the color, I don't feel like it's really showing properly, but in person, it has kind of like a chocolatey hint to the green. Like it's got a lot of depth to the color, which I really appreciate. It's just so pretty. And I love when the petioles do this, where it's just like, focus. There you go. So cute. Ooh. Look at this little guy. Isn't she so cute? I love that it's like kind of oddly shaped. Do you see what I mean? And I think we got a little marked up here coming out, or maybe unfurling or something like that, but it just gives her some kind of cool edgy character, you know? But I just love this one because it's definitely not a perfect shape. It's a little bit odd, but I just love it. I think it's so pretty. That one's a little odd too, so it's just kind of a weird one, but I love it. Oh, pop this guy in here. Oh, this little guy is so cute too. Cutie pie. Hit these guys a little more too, why not? Oh my gosh, there's the cutest dog across the street. He looks like a little white version of Sixto. Oh my gosh, so cute. Speaking of Sixto. Hi, buddy. What are you doing? Are you a little shark boy? Are you a little shark boy? Is that you? Are you the little shark boy? Look at this. This is a philodendron soderoy leaf. So gorgeous. And this person actually sent me two. You know who you are. Thank you so much. Honestly, they're doing fantastic. I know this doesn't look fabulous, but we do have some lovely red root growth and some white root growth as well. How interesting. And it looks like, I feel like it's pregnant. That bump right there is where a new leaf is going to be pushing through soon. So that's very, very exciting. And it's been holding on to this leaf for quite a while, so I'm really, really impressed. I do also think I want to pull this one back a little bit, so I think I'm going to move this guy on top of my cabinet. This cutting lost its leaf, its original leaf, so it was just a stump, but look at this precious little leaf. Oh my goodness. So stinking cute, and it's been doing really, really well. So I'm so happy about this. And again, this is a philodendron soderoy, and she's working, where are we? On a new leaf. Ooh. I love plants. Oh my God. Sometimes you need to pull a plant back to really see just how crappy it looks, because it doesn't look bad from the back. But then you turn it around, it's like, oh, that's not how you're supposed to look, is it? You look like shit. So sorry. So what am I gonna do with this? I honestly thought it looked good because I was just looking at it from the back and never from the front. So, my bad. This is what a thirsty, very thirsty alocasia frydek looks like. You'll notice the droop, the sag, the sadness. You'll notice a little bit of yellowing, sometimes a lot of yellowing. I did already take off, I think, 2 leaves that were a very yellow. So I think I already gave her a little bit of water too, like a few days ago. We're gonna give her some more, okay? And yeah, I'm seeing some sad leaves on this guy as well. Okay. Let's do it. Am I just like right up in your business? I'm so sorry. Let's go ahead and give this guy some water. Just waiting to see some water come out of the saucer there. Sweet, sweet, sad pubic calyx, some water. Very sad. Oh my gosh. And I've got my Hoya Curtisii over here. Somehow still alive and kicking. Ooh. Oh no. Okay. And my string of hearts also somehow still alive. Oh my God, just bone dry. Whoa! Sixto. I love you, thank you. All right, these guys are just gonna sit in that water and soak it in nice and slow as they want to. Sixto, buddy. Sir, stop. You're so loud when you lick, bud. Okay, wow, there's a lot of water in that pubic calyx saucer already. This little guy is looking really, really good, actually. This is my Epipremnum Amplyssimum aurea. It's such a pretty plant. Very, very easy care as well. I would be scared to chop it just because this particular one that I have is, well, I guess maybe, no, it still is. It's been coming out as like half moon leaves a lot. And yeah, so I would just be scared that if I were to chop it, that it would only grow back as like fully variegated or not variegated at all. That's kind of a risk that you take when your plants start doing that. So I am not going to chop it. And the internodal spacing on this plant is like non-existent. So there's no reason to chop it, or no way to chop it, I guess. Okay, put that there. Let's see. Oh. This guy is so thirsty. He gets very, very thirsty, but that's all right. This is my Hoya carnosa. Such a cool plant. What? Oh my God. I love Hoya. It's ridiculous. It feels as though I'm pouring it directly into the saucer, but it is actually going through the soil. Okay, let me set her up here very carefully. Okay, listen, don't fall, okay? Do a video. Okay, now this guy, if I get you over here, you can see he's growing in inflorescence. Hopefully you can kind of see that. And, oh, maybe it looks like he's growing a leaf as well. Hold on, I gotta get up in there. Hold on. All right, so yeah, this is an inflorescence right here, or it will be. And then hopefully this will be a new growth point. I did top this guy off with some chunky soil mix, but, oh, and he's sitting in some water. Oh, look at those nice roots. Hold on. Where are they? They're there. Look at those. Those are beautiful. Very nice. Okay. I think I will just give him a little bit more water. Just because. And look how sad this leaf is. I am going to leave this leaf on here just so that he can give, I don't know, the rest of his goodness to the plant. And then once it's totally yellow, I'll chop it off. Okay, so I kind of scooched things. I don't know if you can even tell, but I kind of rotated how this guy is sitting. That way, I don't know, I just think he looks a little bit nicer. I switched a couple plants around, so, oh, I'm all wonky and leany, but I moved the carnosa. It was sitting right there, like in between these two plants. So I moved the carnosa from here to here. Oh, I feel like a flight attendant. But yeah, so I moved that around, scooched this guy and the pupa calyx over the other way a little bit. And I feel like that looks nice. I do kind of feel like, though, that it makes the carnosa and the pupa calyx hanging down kind of look like all one plant almost, but I also don't really hate that. So yeah. And then we need to do some watering down here. Like I said earlier, I did water this guy already, the Pastazanum, but this guy needs a water. This little alocasia right here needs some water. This cutting over here needs water. And then this guy, my beauty, my precious, my Obavata. She's so thirsty. So we're actually going to do her first because I've been doing her dirty. So let me fill up that pitcher and then we will do that. And then I just need to like chuck some water on all of these guys. And then we'll be good because I did already water the plants in the, what's it called? In the closet. I watered all the plants in the closet already, so we don't need to worry about that. So yeah. I'm going to fill up the pitcher and we'll get this finished up. Okay, I'm going to scooch this guy out just so that you can really get a good look at her because she's always just, you know, baby's always tucked in a corner over here. I know everybody says nobody puts baby in a corner, but apparently I don't follow that rule very well. Okay. Oh, well, she is quite dusty and she is just ready to topple over. But look at her. She's beautiful. Please don't be mad at me. I'm so sorry. I did give her quite a bit, like half of this pitcher, more than half probably. So where are you? If she doesn't end up soaking up all of the water within the next like day day and a half or whatever, I will go ahead and just pour out the excess water. And yeah, that way it doesn't get root rot or anything like that. I don't want it just like sitting in stagnant water. I definitely need to like rearrange this whole setup here because this is looking a little, how can I say nicely, a little haphazard. So yeah, I know this looks a little like haphazardly put together because it is. So yeah, I know I need to like rearrange this. This is not how it's going to stay. Like definitely not. So I think I'm actually just going to go ahead and move this cupria back on top of the cabinet so it's next to the other guy, the Dewey's Reversa. Okay, El Guapo, you look so sad, so bleached. I'm so sorry. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me for all of these plant choice, what? For all of these plant chores and I would say a significant Anthurium update. I'm so excited and I'm keeping my fingers crossed that we get some Anthurium berries. So cross your fingers and your toes with me and let's just put the good feelers out there in the universe that we get some more Anthurium babies in the future. I'm so excited and I hope you guys are as well. So yeah, thanks for joining me. I hope you guys got some plant chores done too, because this was definitely needed and it always just makes me feel so much better once I know that my plants are like actually taken care of for another few days at least. So yeah, hopefully I don't put this off again for another 2 weeks, week and a half. Oh, so bad. But yeah, hopefully I don't do that again and I will see you guys very soon. And let me know what else you guys want to see from me in the future because I'm always interested to hear. And yeah, thank you guys for joining me always and being so kind. I'll see you guys later.